So today we have how NBA players see the game. This is episode 1, and we're gonna be going over Gilbert Arenas. So first of all, Gilbert Arenas, at 7 years old, he went homeless. He was literally homeless with his dad living at the park, and they slept in the park. Park had a basketball court. So he did not go too deep into this story, but 7 years old, he's going through stuff that people was in their teenagers years going through. He's going through this at 7 years old, and he got a basketball court right next to him. So for that's 5 months of he's living homeless with a basketball court. So this is just easy reps that he's getting in, good reps that he's getting in mentally because he's getting smarter than every single buddy else at the age of 7 years old, and then he has a basketball court right there where he's homeless. And 5 months, when you're a kid, 5 months feel like years. Fast forward a couple years later, he stopped playing basketball, but he was playing football and he was running track. And he said that he started taking basketball serious again at 12 years old. But he said he wasn't that good at basketball, but he was already a good natural athlete because he was running that track and playing football. A lot of times, man, people think they just need to play basketball to get. You need to understand your body. That's one of the most important parts about basketball, man. Put the ball down, say F the ball. Lock in with your body, think about your life and understand the human body. Get your body to perform at an athletic peak, and then come back to that ball and see how much easier the game is. And the first position he ever played was point guard simply because he wanted to compete against one of his friends. But the thing is, man, these point guard reps, they paid off in the long run. He was 5'11", 12 years old. Getting these point guard reps, being on the perimeter, help you see the game smarter, man. If you 5'11", if you all the way to 6'3", you not running point guard, find a new team, man. If you cannot find a new team, get as much reps playing point guard as you possibly can. Adult league, uh, pickup. Now let's get into how we got ahead of the competition. So first thing we're gonna talk about, he said that he cut off all of his friends, even the ones that was playing basketball on the basketball team. A lot of times people think, oh yeah, if I hang out with the dudes on the team, that's not bad. We all play basketball. Nah, he seen that them dudes ain't want to work hard enough. Them dudes ain't seen the vision, and he cut them off. He wasn't even cool with the dudes on the team. So then he was just grinding every day. So he was on all the smoke, and they asked him. They was all like, "So what did you really do to get better in high school?" One of the first things that he said was he literally would go just watch. He needed to watch high level runs. So what I suggest you do, you go outside, as much high level runs as you could find. Really watch, record it if you have to. For 3 years straight, Gilbert Arenas would go to UCLA and watch the D1 and all the pros work out. And they would never trust him to play because nobody knew who he was. But 3 years straight, he'll watch them just every single day or whenever they had runs. That's how much you got to surround yourself with this game. If you want this bad, this is your life, man. Steal moves from them. See where you could implement yourself in the game. Next thing he said he played as much older guys as he could, and he played as much pros as he could, man. So you got to be at that level, man. You're not ducking no smoke. I say this all the time. You got to play everybody. You got to be, you a basketball player. Why you scared to play? You should not be scared to play nobody. You should be ready to show your talent, man. Put in all that work so you could show your talent, show what you could do. Remember, the game is what they see you do. Don't think anything in your head. The game is what they see happening on the court. So make whatever they see amazing. Another thing that helped him develop so well is that he didn't just stay in one area. So he from the Valley and he would go down to LA. Like Valley's like a different part of Cali or like a different part of LA, I guess. And the competition there is not that good. So he'll go down to LA and he'll see that, damn, the game is different here. These motherfuckers not falling for my game for real. So he'll get that much better. So if you in a place where you dominating people, you need to get it in a different area, man. If you the best shark in the room, you need to find a bigger room. Another amazing thing that he did, he built his high school routine around getting better. So he'll wake up, he'll be at school at 6 a.m., get some work in, then he'll come back home, shower, then he'll get his nutrition. Then he said he'll run back to school and get some free throws up. Then during lunch, he'll work on threes, he'll work on moves, or he'll play some games. And then they'll have basketball practice after school. He didn't specify if it was team practice. He just said he'll practice after school. He said that he did this from his sophomore year all the way to his senior year. I also remember a story. He said that he did this from his sophomore year all the way to his senior year. I also remember a story. It was not in this interview, but a separate interview. He was talking about how his coach seen him put in all this work, and he still told him to his face, "You never gonna make this varsity team." So what Gilbert Arenas did, he switched schools and started dominating, destroying the league, man. So remember, man, if you had a team that's deriding the players, if you had a team where you don't think the team uh, roster is good enough for you to fit to your liking, man, do not be afraid to lead this team, man. If you got to lead it, if you got to be out of state to be at another school the next year, then do that. Do exactly that. Move out of state, enroll in the school, come right back, man. If you really want to play this game, man, you gotta make sacrifices. I want you to keep in mind, Gilbert Arenas, with all these habits that he had, these amazing habits, he ended up having an amazing high school career. So now let's fast forward to college. He wasn't even supposed to play his freshman year of college. There was some dudes that was supposed to be way better than him on the team, but the coach said the guards are gonna fight through for their spot, I guess. And he said that he would study their habits throughout this time and work like a dog. So he ended up getting the starting position. The dude that was supposed to be way better than him transferred schools. So now the team was pretty much Gilbert's. And guess what? He led the team in scoring that year in D1 college. That's why you never count yourself out, man. Just because these dudes is ranked higher than you, just because they in better position, work your tail off, man. Have the confidence. He said that these dudes didn't know what was coming for them. They didn't know. Like he said, he grew up playing these dudes in high school, but they didn't know that he was a whole different type of animal from high school. They didn't know how hard he worked. So they fought for the spot. He was the best dude. So he went from not supposed to be even supposed to be playing his freshman year to leading the team and scoring, getting drafted. And the last thing I'm gonna talk about. So while Gilbert was in the NBA, what he did to add to his bag was he would look at the younger generation. This is something that Kyrie also would talk about. They steal from the younger generation. The younger generation, they thinking different. They thinking more advanced simply because they see you, then they add their own twist to it. Steal, you just gotta consistently steal your bag. So Gilbert said he had a bag. He had a book. He'll just write down moves that he's seen younger players do. He'll write down moves that another player hit with him that worked, and he'll just master the move. He had a whole book of it, book full. So you got to have a whole book full of moves, man. Like I said, man, your game is what they see, man. Stop this thinking this extra shit. Your game is what they see. Show them up. Show them up. Get the whole 30-page book of bag work, and let these motherfuckers see that shit. And he said while he was in the NBA, he learned even smarter ways to work. So he said he used to be in the gym for hours. And one of a former NBA players that was a coach now, he told him, "You getting in all this work, but you're not working smarter." So he learned that he could shorten his workouts and go even harder within a short amount of time and get way more done. And that's crazy that he got to the NBA without even knowing this. But that's what a lot of kids is doing, man. Y'all be outside hooping against the air, doing nothing for hours, thinking you getting in work. That's not work, bro. You just messing up your life, wasting your time. Get real work where you getting tired. Get real work where it's a man in front of you. Get real work where you replicating a man that's in front of you. You got to get in real work, man. Real work is not playing against the air. Stop playing against the air, man. Stop playing against the air. Only time you need to play against the air is when you're trying to learn a move. But don't even act like the air is guarding you. Learn the move. Get ready to practice it on real people. Don't be acting like fuck the air, man.